Hey people, it is Thursday, September the 5th, currently 5:49 in the afternoon, and about 23 Celsius outside, feeling a bit warmer with a slight humidex, but I am inside the path here under the Royal Bank Plaza. But just right up ahead is the entrance into Union Station. So I'm going to be taking a walk into Union Station and all around and doing a bit of a checkup to see what's new in Union Station these days. So I'll be doing pretty much a full tour of the station. And I might even make my way into the Union Station bus terminal just to demonstrate how to get from Union Station proper to the Union Station bus terminal. And we just entered the subway station, also called Union. And Thursday rush hour is still underway. So you can hop on line 1 here. This is where line 1 sort of branches off in two different directions, one going up Yonge Street, the other side going up University Avenue. And you see lots of people running because they're all running to their GO trains. And this is the moat, as they call it, with the glass roof. You can get outside through the staircase up ahead. That'll take you up onto Front Street. And you can see some of the buildings of the financial district. But let's head into the Bay Concourse here to begin our tour of Union Station during rush hour. So the Bay Concourse is one of two concourses on either end of the station where you can access multiple platforms for various GO trains. And this Bay Concourse also has this retail level. You can see huge crowds making their way up to the GO train platforms. I'll just take us up there and take a quick look around. So people are either heading to the platforms or waiting around until they get a notification that their platform is ready for boarding. They'll look up at these screens and see which train they're waiting for. And there's some of the platforms Got elevator access as well as staircases.
You won't be able to sleep with you tonight.
She's got quite the set of vocal cords on her. And there's a look down into the retail section that we just walked through. And eventually we'll make our way over to the York Concourse on the western side of the station, which is very similar to this, except instead of a retail level, it has a large food court. All right, we're going to head back down. And we'll walk down the... Oops, I guess these are all up escalators. The down escalators are over here. Got 4 banks of escalators going both up and down. I was going to say we're heading to Union Market, which is the newest section of Union Station to open. There's been a huge redevelopment of the station over the last 10 plus years. We have some more retail here, but mostly it's food related. And this will take us all the way over to the food court at the York Concourse. Got more food down here. This is the foodie aisle, as they call it. And there's escalators up ahead that will take you into Scotiabank Arena, which is also how you find your way to the Union Station bus terminal. They're all connected together. I think this is one of the newer places to just open recently, Cinnaholic. And you can sort of weave in and out of here, various stalls. Lots of seating all around. That will take you up into another part of the station, but we'll get to that later. Let's head over to the York Concourse. And as you can see, some sections are still under development here. I think this is maybe the newest place to open here, freshly squeezed, just in the last week or so. And here is the main food court. Has a pretty big selection. Some typical and not so typical places to get a bite to eat. So same as on the other side, once you go up one more level, that'll be where all the platforms are. And it looks very much the same as the Bay Concourse. And there's a way to get to York Street and the York Teamway. And this Taco Bell is also a relatively new addition. I did a video a little while ago where I went there to try one of their burritos for the first time in a very long time. I've been sort of off of Taco Bell for the last 10, 12 years and thought, hey, let's give it another go. And suffice it to say, I think that was more than enough for me to stay off of it for another 10 or 12 years. So now we're heading up to the platform level here at the York Concourse. Pretty much a duplicate of the Bay Concourse. Maybe there are a few more food options up here though. Got a convenience store over there. Got a McCafe. And you have like ticket booths, and there's lots of Presto machines to load your Presto card. And this Booster Juice. And all the platforms. So this one, platforms 7 and 8 for the Kitchener train.
Somewhere over here. I left you over here.
And sometimes you might even see a cowboy in Union Station. I don't know, should I take a peek up at one of these platforms?
6, 7.
Let's see if it's open. Just take a quick peek, just so you kind of know what you'll be looking at if you ever have to come here and catch a train, or if you're getting off of a train. Train awaiting departure. Not a lot of action at the moment, but it could be just a matter of minutes before this is full of trains. In addition to the GO Transit commuter rail, also Via Rail uses these tracks, as well as Amtrak coming from the US. And I think the Ontario Northland trains will be coming back into service after years of being discontinued. And there's another train called the Up Express, but that will depart from its own terminal, which is a bit further to the west. It's connected to Union Station via the Skywalk. All right, let's take a look down one last time here in the York Concourse. We got more eat and drink options over here. Versed. Some of these are licensed if you want to have a harder beverage while you're waiting for your train. Over there is Union Chicken. Got a Mano over here. Another exit out to York Street. So now we're headed for the Great Hall. But first I'll take us through the Front Street Promenade. This is one level below the Great Hall. It's another retail level.
Their fathers were like producers of hot chocolate.
She's not.
Things like barber shops. And some places to get food as well. Got the Danish pastry house over there. And there's steps that will take you up to the Great Hall. Coffee roasters. Pilot coffee roasters. And those steps going down will take you down to the Union Market that we just walked through earlier. I pointed them out from the other side. And that takes you down to the Bay Concourse where we entered. Still a steady stream of commuters. This place seems busy. Must be new maybe. Craig's Cookies has a lineup here. I think this is also a relatively new addition. They have locations all around the city and they're very popular, as you can see. All right, let's head up to the Great Hall. This is the most famous postcard picturesque part of Union Station. Enormous vaulted ceiling. Got flags of all the provinces. And all the names of various cities that you could get to from Union Station. You see up there Port Arthur, North Bay, Sarnia, London, Toronto, of course, Ottawa, Sherbrooke, Halifax. And we got more ticket booths here. Looks like the big departure screen is not lit up for some reason. departures and arrivals. This drywall has been here for years now. I'd like to see what's been going on behind it, if anything. Sort of takes up a fair bit of real estate inside the Great Hall here, whatever is behind there. I think there was talk of some sort of restaurant at one time, but who knows? They are painting it now. That's new, at least. Something different. And there's another entrance to the York Concourse. And outside is Front Street. So maybe what I'll do is I'll walk us through this section here. This is how you get to the Skywalk, which will take you to the Union Pearson Express train. And if you continue through the Skywalk, it will also lead you to the CN Tower and Ripley's Aquarium. All fully indoors. I have done some walks in previous videos, walking through the Skywalk. I won't be doing that for this video though. We got a lounge here. The Visa Infinite Credit Card Lounge. Some other seating that is free and available. So all these people are coming from the Skywalk and probably from the Union Pearson Express. I'll just take a peek around the corner here if I don't get run down. There we go, straight ahead. Just keep on walking and you'll come to the Union Pearson Express terminal. And here's a look at York Street looking north. The Royal York Hotel, but we'll get a better look because I think I'm going to go outside and we'll take a look at the Front Street facade of Union Station. We'll just come barreling around the corner here. You kind of have to peek around, make sure you're not going to collide with anyone. If you're just walking for pleasure, you have to watch out for people who are walking to get somewhere. I don't have any schedules to meet, unless everyone else here does. Right now, we'll just head out onto Front Street. There's a look west. Got some live entertainment. Guy with a saxophone. And here's Union Station from the outside. The guy's playing My Heart Will Go On. So as you can see, it's a very imposing edifice here. I think this opened in the late 1920s, so it's almost 100 years old. I think it began construction quite a bit earlier than that, though. It just took a while for it to open once construction was completed. So you have one of Canada's grand railway hotels right across the street, the Royal York. think the largest of Canada's classic railway hotels. It's always busy here, almost any day or any time, even late into the night. There'll be crowds milling around here. Looks like they took down the Union Summer that was set up right here for the last few months. This is sort of like a spot to sit down and get a bite to eat, a big patio of sorts with a stage with some live entertainment. I guess summer is really coming to an end. It's pretty impressive though for someone to walk out of Union Station for the very first time and be greeted with this. It's like, welcome to Toronto. Well, I haven't explored all of the interior of Union Station yet. I just wanted to come out and get a look at the outside.
What was I gonna say?
The big bank towers of the financial district.
I think you guys both.
So here's Bay Street. Lots of people still making their way into the station. All right, well, let's head back inside. Still got some runners. And a good look at the CN Tower. I didn't check out this, our easterly end of the station yet. So we'll enter right here. This bowl is a relatively new addition. I think it's for a restaurant inside called the Blue Bovine. And there's the top of that glass-roofed moat that we saw from inside when I first entered the station. Almost like a little miniature Great Hall here with the vaulted ceiling. And there's the Blue Bovine. And I think more retail or restaurants will be going on this side. And here's a handy map also. All the levels of the station. And I should mention there's a whole new concourse currently under construction on the south side of the station called the South Concourse. So Union Station will be even bigger once that's complete. right, now we're entering the Great Hall again, but we're going to head to the Bay Concourse, which is a major part of the station we haven't even seen yet. Another way to get to the Bay Concourse. There we go, via Concourse Hall. And this is where you catch long-distance trains to far-flung locations, or some nearby locations that Via also travels to on their way to the farther-flung locations. Not much going on here right now. I guess there are no trains due to arrive or depart imminently, but you can see Ottawa, Windsor, Montreal, New York, with intermediate stops in between. I think that Tim Hortons is a relatively new addition. People used to have to run to the food court sometimes and back again, hoping they don't lose their place in line or miss their train. We got platform staircases. Got waiting areas over here. Call them alcoves, alcove F and alcove C across the way. Alcove D. It's coming down from one of the platforms up above. This is rather a nondescript looking concourse here. Just various ways to get in and out of the Bay Concourse. Got Presto machines handy. Okay, let's go back into the Bay Concourse. So we're back at the eastern end again.
Will you drop this off upstairs?
Still busy. You'll see signs that say bus terminal. So if you make your way to the Bay Concourse and you need to find your way to the bus terminal, you're going in the right direction. You can go outside over there. That'll lead to the Bay Street Teamway. Or you can stay inside. And you can enter the bus terminal through the Scotiabank Arena. Welcome to the arena, but
The only thing I can find
you can just keep following the signs. You can see bus terminal. And a big sign right up ahead. Make no mistake, you're heading in the right direction. And obviously you can walk outside right here also, because the bus terminal is accessible from an outdoor street entrance as well as this indoor pathway entrance. Looks like a new business is opening right here. And now we're walking over Bay Street. It's a very nice pedestrian walkway. There's the Scotiabank Arena from the outside. These path signs you'll find all throughout the area. We started in the path in this video. And obviously everything we've walked through is all connected to the path. Escalator to CIBC Square Park. I just did a video walking up to that park just recently. So I just realized these are the doors I meant to go through, not those other ones, but the bus terminal is literally right here. There we go. We found the bus terminal. Got ticket booths over there. And all the various platforms. This is the second level of the bus terminal. There's another level below. So this is where you catch all the various GO buses, as well as all the intercity bus carriers, of which many operate out of this terminal. There are a few that don't, though, but most of them do. You can see some destinations here. There's the Ontario Northland bus to North Bay, Megabus to London, Flixbus to Ottawa, Trailways to New York City, and Greyhound US also continues to serve Toronto. Greyhound Canada no longer operates though. Got the washrooms over here. And you can see the Gardiner Expressway through the window, and that's Lakeshore Boulevard right down below. And quite a lot of seating.
Last call, come on.
I'm not sure. Yes.
All right, we'll go down to the first level. You got machines here. And I think there's a coffee shop on the first level also. And it looks just like the second level. It's divided into zones. You have zone A and B down here, and zone C and D on the second level. And here's the coffee shop, second cup. So that about does it for my tour of Union Station and making my way into the Union Station bus terminal nearby. During rush hour, it was certainly much busier in the train station than it is here in the bus station at the moment, but it was a fun little walk around to see what's new. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. Or you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member, or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.